2 years ago in this very room, I denounced Russia's unjust attack and unprovoked war upon Ukraine. This year, we shared this video message to compound our efforts. America must foster peace, and Manor College must foster humanitarian support and cultural longevity.
Unfortunately, today news about Ukraine is not always on the front pages of American media. Some people even think that the war is mostly over. Tragically, the war is far from over, and Ukrainians continue to be killed and tortured by the Russian occupants daily.
It's up to us, all of us, to make sure that that darkness, if not eradicated outright because of some quirk of human nature, then it at least is contained. But more importantly, that we shine a light upon it, so it's not anonymous, so it's not hidden, so it's for all to see.
This is not just another conflict or territorial war. This is a genocide that actually began 100 years ago. But 100 years ago, the world turned a blind eye when 10 million Ukrainians were killed and starved to death just for their national identity and their desire to be a free nation.
As a parent, my heart breaks for the children who have been abducted and for their families. Some of these children have been sent to re-education camps. Others are being adopted by Russian families in order to wipe away any memory of who they are. And there are many others whose fate we do not know. We need to remember these children and do everything in our power to keep them in the minds of the people who can help return them to their families.
We must do all that we can to stop the Russian aggression against foreign nations and hold the line for freedom in Ukraine.
While hesitance for support prolongs assistance, Russian forces inch their way towards the West. Every Ukrainian casualty continues to drain the country's already limited resources. If we stop our support, our earlier investments become nullified. That, unfortunately, is only the tip of the iceberg.
The Sisters of St. Basil the Great, an order of Ukrainian religious women, founded Manor College in 1947 in part to make sure the Ukrainian spirit had a safe place to flourish and grow. We exist to give voice to those whose existence is imperiled.
Putin has said point blank that he intends to wipe all the Ukrainians out, to destroy any vestige of the Ukrainian language, culture, and faith. Museums such as the Ukrainian Heritage Museum at Manor College are built uniquely to preserve this valuable treasure of intellectual wealth.
Manor College has given their students an opportunity to speak the truth about the war in Ukraine on various news platforms, such as 6ABC and Philadelphia Inquirer.
But their initiatives go one step further by focusing on putting it all into the American context. We see that this extends the message's reach as it underscores the relevance of the situation to Manor's audience. This academic and, may I add, human approach makes the war, so to say, real, as opposed to a negligible news story.
This collective voice of the American nation is the most important, and as important as never before, because you can change the course of history. You can save the lives of millions of innocent Ukrainian children by simply delivering your voice to your representative.
It doesn't have to be long, and it doesn't certainly have to be some great speech. You just tell them that you stand with Ukraine, that you support with the good, that Moscow's aggressions cannot be rewarded, they cannot be tolerated.
We need the kind of leadership in this country that understands how to preserve democracy, how to win. That said, each of us needs to do our part. When the chorus of volunteers becomes an army of voices, the leaders will have no choice but to listen and do what is right. May the Lord God bless Ukraine, America, and our people. Slava Ukraini!
Slava Ukraini!
Slava Ukraini!
Slava Ukraini!
Слава Україні і її героям!